What's up? Hello guys! Welcome back again sa ating Zapier tutorial. So, in this tutorial, pag-uusapan natin kung paano mag-setup ng delay gamit ng Zapier if it's more than 30 days. Okay? Kasi sa delay, yung app na delay ni Zapier, yung built-in app na delay is hanggang 30 days lang. So, hindi siya pwede mag 45 days. Or more than that. More than 30 days. So, dito, pag-usapan natin kung paano natin gagawin yan. Okay? So, gagamitin natin is si Google Calendar para magawa natin yan. Okay? So, ayun. So, how to create a delay longer than 30 days with Google Calendar. So, ayun. Dito sa use case natin, a Zapier user would like to send a follow-up email to their clients booked through Acuity. Okay? Acuity is a website where you can set up an appointment. So they'd like the email to go out 45 days after the appointment took place in order to prompt their client to book again. Okay, so yun ang gagawin natin. So pagka-set ang appointment, mayroon na dapat automation na magsisend kay client after 45 days na, hey, it's been 45 days since your last appointment. You can book again through this link. Parang ganyan. So, the user has created a calendar on their Google account called 45-day follow-up email calendar. So, gagawa tayo ng calendar dito sa Google. And that will only handle events created for this workflow. This helps keep the Zap from triggering on other events by mistake and cluttering other calendars. Okay? So, dapat organize siya. So, yun, gagawin natin muna is, gawin natin to, yung calendar sa Google. So, calendar.google.com lang. And dito, other calendars, add lang tayo, create a new calendar. Tapos lagay natin to. Ayan. So, ayan. For follow-up appointment. Ayan, create lang natin. Make sure yung time zone nyo is correct. Tapos, ayan. So, ang una natin gagawin is ayan, nandito ako sa canvas, no? Dito kasi ako magawa ng plano. So, ayan, trigger muna yung appointment start. Actually, nagawa ko na siya. So, ayan, pipiliin lang natin si Acuity. Dito. Acuity scheduling. Tapos, appointment start. Lagi nyo lang dito yung Acuity account nyo. Tapos, continue. Ayan, lagyan nyo days. Yan yung aking account. Consultation. Yan. So, yan. Bali, gumawa na rin ako ng appointment dito, no? Kay dito. Kay Acuity. Yan. Tapos, formatter, kailangan natin ng formatter. Bakit? Kailangan natin makuha yung date kung kailan kung kailan natin i-set yung follow-up. Okay? So, ito, click lang natin yung add lang tayo ng Zap. Alam naman natin paano mag-add ng Zap, right? Tapos, select lang natin yung formatter. Yan, formatter. Select natin dito, date and time. Tapos, add subtract time. Yan. Kukunin natin dito from Acuity is yung date time. Makikita nyo dyan sa baba. Yan, date time. So, lagyan natin dito 45 days. Dapat guys, itong letters ay small lang. Okay? Kasi pag malaki, hindi niya binabasa. Ayan o. Puro small lang. Hours, 8 days. Format, ito. Yung yung year. Ayan. Yung pinili ko ito, yung may THH. From format, wala na yan dyan. So, yan yung event start time. Okay? Continue lang. Dito naman, formatter pa rin. Gagawa naman tayo ng event end time. So, same thing. Select formatter, date and time. Ganun din dito, date and time. Add subtract, date and time. Tapos dito naman lalagyan natin for 45 days. Nilagyan lang natin ng +1 hour. Yan. So may space, plus 1, space, hour. Small letters pa rin. Same format. Ayan, continue. And then dito, lalagay natin si Google Calendar. Select natin Google Calendar. Tapos create detailed event. Lagyan nyo yung account nyo. Continue. Tapos select nyo lang dito yung calendar. Okay? Refresh natin. Kasi gumawa ko kanina. Tapos ito. Bago. Tapos ito sa summary, lagay natin follow-up. I-map nyo lang yung information from Acuity. So first name, yan, lagay nyo dyan. Last name, lagay nyo dyan. Sa description, lagay nyo yung ID. Kailangan natin ito mamaya kasi dalawang zap ang gagawin natin. Ito, date and time. Ayan o. Output, yan. Actually, kanina kasi nilagyan ko itong mga ito. Tanggalin natin. Lagyan natin yung isang output. Start time, output. Dito din. Lagyan natin end time. Galing dito sa end time. Event end time. Output, yan. Dito sa baba, wala na to. Yan. Yan, wala na kayong lalagay dyan. Alright, so continue nyo lang. Tapos, yan, test step. Ngayon, dapat i-publish nyo to guys Ngayon kasi wala na akong free na lang to So, kailangan ko magbayad para ma-publish. At ma-on ko to. Yun Ngayon, kailangan nyo gawin yan kasi gagawa kayo ng second, pangalawang zap. Dito naman, yung magti-trigger para masendan ng appoint ng email si customer. So, ayan, event start time. Kukunin nyo ulit yun, calendar. Piliin nyo dito, event start. Login your account. Select nyo yung calendar nyo, 45 days follow-up email calendar. Yan. Time before, 15 minutes. Sisend nyo siya before dun sa event. Okay? So, ayan. After nun, punta kayo Acuity scheduling para ma-search nyo yung appointment ID. Okay? So, ganun ulit. Find appointment by ID. Login your account. Tapos dito, appointment ID. Meron dyan description. Dapat lalabas to yung dapat lalabas dyan yung information. Kaso nga lang yun nga, wala tayong hindi natin ma-publish Ayan. Find by appointment ID. Description, nandyan yan Map nyo lang siya, kunin nyo yung description. Yan. Uy, meron na. Continue. Yan, hindi yan lalabas. Gawa ng kailangan naka-publish Pero, pag nakuha yun, magbibigay yun ng info dito kay Gmail. Ngayon si Gmail, anong gagawin natin dito? Dito yung magsisend ng email kay customer. Kasi after 45 days, magsisend tayo ng email, di ba? Yun ang purpose nito. So, ayan. So, 2, mamap nyo lang siya from here. Kunin nyo yung email from description. Yan. Tapos, yan, from, of course, company nyo. Name ng company. Subject is the 45-day follow-up email. Tapos dito, this is your follow-up. Pwede nyo i-map yung name dyan. Last name, ID, tapos yung link kung kailan sila mag-follow up. Okay? So, ayun po. This is how you can set up a delay for more than 30 days using Google Calendar. Thank you. See you on the next video.